Today we are back at the beautiful Caesars Ford Park, going to be taking a look at two 9-speed drivers. Those 9 speeds being the Halo Savant by Innova and then the Horizon Vanguard from Discmania. Basically what we got going on here is what I would consider the little brother to the big brother. We got the Savant 9.5 -1.2 and then the Vanguard 9.5 So really why I picked these two discs today is to see how that -1 affects the disc. This should hold a bit straighter, not be as overstable. I think 9.502, same as a Thunderbird, but two different companies here. Also, what I'm excited about is the Savant is in Halo plastic, which is a combination of Star plastic, and then the Vanguard is Horizon plastic, which is a combination of S-line plastic. Basically what I'm saying is we should have pretty comparable plastic today. We'll try to throw these flat, go Savant first, probably outright. Try to stay away from that grass. Oh my, is that a laser beam? Good heavens, I felt like that was very controlled and very straight. Oh, a little bit more nose up. That's unfortunate. And as a result, a lot shorter. Just to give you an idea of how far I didn't throw the Vanguard, I threw a practice shot with my Luna and they went about the same distance. That is so short, I think. Maybe it's not. The Savant came out of the hand so clean and what felt like so fast. Oh, wow. Okay, apparently I'm just strong today. That was silly. Could have just done that, yeah. With hole 2 here, we're gonna see if we can throw the Vanguard a little bit better and also on a little bit of Annie. Oh, it's too low. Kind of, actually that was not bad. It got a little bit of a wind lift. That thing seems like it's going far. Maybe I'm just delusional. I'm putting it on way better lines right now. That should work if it sits up there. Yep. In the Savant, we got probably 50, 60 extra feet of distance. I almost want to try to give this a run just because it'd be cool to get to 2. That's a run. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Off the branch. What a 2. I don't even know what to say, I'm speechless. You know what, sometimes you just gotta try and things work out. Oh, that was ridiculous. Maybe I have good luck because I'm wearing my brand new merch. Hit me up on Instagram or Facebook if you'd like one. $20 a shirt, 23 shipped. These things are mad comfy and they're sweet. Chasing chains on the front, dream it, believe it, chase it. On the back, chasing chains. I'm skipping hole 12, which would have been our hole 3. It's just kind of a short shot. I threw a couple of putters at it, but it just didn't really go well. Here's one of the clips. I don't want to bore you, so we're gonna move on to a long bomber and continue with the drivers. So hole 13 is gonna be 849 feet. It's a par 5, plenty of strokes to get to the basket. I'm gonna try to avoid the long grass by going forehand off the tee, and it'll also be our first forehand with these two discs, at least today. So we're gonna go Savant first. This thing is holding pretty straight in my opinion with that nice predictable fade off at the end, but it's not too much. The Vanguard, I can't say too much about yet because honestly, I haven't thrown it well. I put that on a little flex, which means, okay, I almost got to the long grass. That held very straight because I put it on a little bit of flex. No fade there. Honestly, great forehand disc from what I can tell. Straight, 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 and there is the dump. I definitely don't think I can throw it as far as the Savant. Savant, what is it, guys? I was just talking about how maybe I can't throw the Vanguard as far as the Savant. That's a lie because they basically landed the same distance. One is just pushed a little straighter and the Vanguard obviously had more of a fade. So I'm gonna try to go backhand here, land left of the gap up there. Not sure how far we're gonna be able to throw it. Oh, that's so high, Max. I mean, I made sure I got left, that's for sure. That came down on so much spike too. I mean, it was like this. Oh, just kidding. I just suck in general. Man, I wish I could get that back. For that shot, I'd almost rather have the Vanguard because I know if I put that flat and high, it is going to get left. I think the Savant does too, but I would almost rather throw the Savant on a little bit of hyzer just to make sure it got left. That time I released it flat, if not on a little Annie. Just a bad shot. The one place you just cannot be throwing your third shot is right of this gap. I could probably go high, but I'm not gonna do that. It seems silly. I'm just gonna try to lay this up. Skip if you can. Gonna try to keep the Vanguard low on this left side. Just try to skip it over right. Oh, that's not low, but it might work. OB Creek right behind the basket, but I'm for the people and we run them all. Or we try to, at least. Maybe. Maybe. That is just so depressing, yeah? For that reason alone is why I gave myself a second chance here. A highlight putt. Or just throw it in the water. We are absolutely dialed in here on hole 14, 258. Just a very simple hyzer forehand. That's all it is. Let's go Savant first. I like it. Dig up there. And we're parked. With the Savant, I just feel like I don't have to put as much power on it and it's not gonna dump out as quickly. So I can kind of keep it a little bit more inside, or if the miss is inside, it has a better chance of being at the basket. Whereas the Vanguard, I almost feel like I have to put it out a little wider. That's almost similar. We got a couple of birdies right here and it's a very stock hyzer shot. With the few throws I've thrown with them, I almost like the Vanguard for a forehand, and then the Savant backhand or forehand. Here we go. We'll play the gold pad on 15, 339. Just throw them nice and wide. Let them hyzer in. Let's see what the Vanguard can do. I don't think that's going to be high enough, but it might skip down there. Oh yeah, it did. Maybe a 25 footer. Could have put that a little bit higher, come down more at a spike angle. Well, it's not wide enough. If you guys want to support the channel, you're enjoying the videos, and you're not yet subscribed, go ahead, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button right now. The big goal for me, I feel like, is 10K. I think that is a huge milestone. Of course, we're celebrating all the little wins though. So 7K is next. We just hit 6. Thank you guys so much. If you're not subscribed, subscribe right now. Slightly disappointed I'm coming up this short with the Savant, but gives us an opportunity for a jump putt. Oh wow, that was bad. We got to come out with at least one birdie here. Vanguard, it's got to be you. Yep. There we go. What do you guys think of the Vanguard? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know down in the comments if you've thrown it or not. We have 2 perfect discs for this tee shot here, hole 16, par 4, 555. You want to be up in that opening there, so I'm going to go forehand, just left side, let them hyzer in. That might be short. It's going to be a little short right. It's in the gap, but I don't think we're going to have much from there on the next shot. See if I can give the Vanguard a little bit more juice. Also want to swing it out wider just in case I don't get there. Yeah, that's a money shot right there. The Savant, I went a little too straight at it. I got to remember it still has that stability there on the end. The Savant was a little too pinched off, so for the sake of the video, I'm going to pull this out where the Vanguard landed and throw both shots from it. We'll go with the Savant first. The basket is on the right side behind all those skinny little trees. The best trees in disc golf. Yep, I just can't quite get it up the hill. It's pretty far. Try to throw that a little flatter so that we got there. Honestly, I almost feel like I'm throwing the Vanguard better forehanded, which kind of checks out for what I said earlier. We've thrown in once from the Savant. Let's see if we can throw in again. Oh, ew. At least give it a chance. There it is. Oh! That was dirty. I just can't quite get the Savant to travel the distance, and I think partly that's because I have in my mind that it's gonna flip up a little bit, but really I think I could just throw it flat and it'd be fine. I think it'd fly very similar to the Vanguard. That is piss poor. Why? Driver putt, baby. Hole 17, par 4, 522. I'm gonna try to backhand these on the right side and have the stability bring them back to the center. I don't think it's that stable. There it comes. The Savant. I mean, that's gonna work. It was too high. Somehow I am left with a nice little forehand gap. It's scary, it's daunting, but it's there. Oh my gosh, Max. This is almost impossible to film, but hopefully you can at least see where this lands. I'm gonna try to go a little flex forehand. Oh, it's not holding it, and it's gonna get a kick right, hit something. Trouble in paradise here. See if we can get up and down. That's not bad. I threw it kind of far. Not sure that's a highlight, but it's in. If hole 17 doesn't put you through enough pain, you then come face hole 18, par 5, 657. A little bit of a spray and pray on the tee shot, in my opinion. I'm going to try to throw some forehands on this left side and just kind of see where they end up. We'll go with the Savant first. It's probably going to take a gnarly skip. Not really. I like that. How did that get through that? Let's freaking go. That was so lucky. I would consider these to be perfect. The Vanguard is right here. The Savant just about 10 feet right of me. Oh my gosh. What is that? I'm in the opening. The basket is actually across the way on the hill. So this is a full send. This is either going to be semi-decent or it's going to be extremely bad. Is it over? And I would say that is semi-decent. Too much hyzer. Shameful. An uphill putt to win the World Championships. It rolled OB. It's still rolling. It's back in bounds now. So instead of winning the World Championships, I actually just took bogey and lost. There we go. Honestly, guys, I don't know if I have any strong opinions, or I don't know if I learned much about these two discs today. I was hoping to see a more clear difference between that 0 and -1, and I just don't know if I did. Both discs have great stability, great for forehands or backhands. There was a couple times where I felt like the Savant was traveling a lot straighter, but it didn't necessarily want to turn over unless I put it on some anhyzer. With the stability of the Vanguard, there's multiple times where I felt like it was coming down at angles like this. That could have been my angle control and how high I was throwing the disc, but that was the biggest thing that showed me that it probably has a little bit more stability than the Savant, and it might be a better wind fighter. Today, it just really wasn't all that windy. Let me know what you guys think, Savant versus the Vanguard. Let me know down in the comments. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you in the next one.